We're now in my garage, and this is my multi-board setup. I 3D printed all of it, and today I'm gonna take it all down. I'm switching to the IKEA SKADIS variant. Not that multi-board isn't a good system, but it's a bit too complicated for me for what I want from it. And I'd rather have a simple system that I can change and use. And I also use it in my office where I have my camera gear and other stuff that I use with only SKADIS. For other stuff I use Gridfinity. Let me show you. Like here in my drawers, it's all Gridfinity, stackable boxes for the stuff that I usually use. All the sockets, all the numbers in metric, of course. Who uses Imperial? That way I can always find what I am looking for. This is my screw and nut bin, and some more. In my 3D printing drawer with all spare parts for the 7 printers that I have. You need to do some maintenance once in a while. And if those print heads are in sale, yes, I will buy a few of them so I don't have to clean them all the time. But let's go back to my wall. So this is what I want. I'm going to take down today because it's not handy. This is a bit fiddly. And it's a good system, but it's just not for me. It's I think it's too complicated for the things that if you want to attach stuff, and like this works great. Like these, you can take them off, but this one you have to screw in. So that's okay, but sometimes you like these Sharpies. These are in there, but then there's another thing in there and you have to take it out with a tool like this, and yeah, I'm not gonna bother myself again. Like I said, I already use it in my office and I like that, so now we're gonna change it up here. And because I have a lot of printers, I of course print these the SKADIS system. It's a bit of a mess, but I'm organizing, don't worry. So these are the 6 Bamboo Labs, and that's my Creality, the big one. But yeah, those are my 7 printers at the moment. So I printed a lot, let me show you. I have holders for pliers and other stuff. The SKADIS boards themselves. These are the little ones, other bins and more hangers, and more and more and more. You get the idea. And the main reason, like I said, multi-board is a good system, but it lacks an ecosystem. And SKADIS, with the official stuff you can get from IKEA, it's okay, but not for me. All the other parts that you can just download from Maker World or whatever. Yeah, that's a big point for me, and I just wanted to have it as easy as possible so that I can use my tools and not be busy with making hangers and other stuff for my tools. I want to use my tools. So enough talking, let's get it all off. I'll time-lapse it for you and then get all the stuff off the wall. So I took a lot off, but now I will show you why I think it's a complicated system. This is one hanger that this one turns. Also turn, I think. Yes. This one doesn't. Then you need this one to put it in. This one you cannot get off. It's tight as hell. So I'm gonna remove this anyway. So it's not a problem right now, but if you want to use it normally, it's a thing. So we're almost done. I will not let it go to waste. I'll find a better spot for it, but not in this hole, so I can use just pieces where I want to, where I don't have need for such an easy system, so to speak. The last one. And that's it. So now that's off. I just have a few things that I have to keep in mind. I have to work around this box. This is some home automation stuff that I use, and my wireless access point for in the garage. And the pole over there, the pole mount has to stay also, but I can work around it. Let's see how far we get. Here we have, I think, 20 plates for the wall, the normal sized one, that are going to be attached like so. Put them over everywhere. We'll fill in the gaps to make it nice and whole. Enjoy a clean system. So we'll start with the one in the corner over here. I'll put it straight to the corner. Should be okay. Let's see if this is already level against this wall. Yes, it is. So we can use that as a base. And what I also printed are some adapters to keep the next plate in line with what I want. So let's see how that works. Put this one against it, like so. Yeah, nice and level. So let's do all the other stuff. Well, almost done, but in the corner we have a problem. I already had to sand these two down just a bit to make it fit. I already know this is going to happen. This is not going to fit, so I have to get some stuff off. So I just need to cut this part off. So I made the cut, but I'm not happy with it. So I'm just going to print a new one. But for now I'll just put a screw in it. Okay, all my plates are on, just missing a bit here, but I wanted to see if I want to put anything there. I'll think about that, but let's begin the fun part, installing all the tools, or holders and then tools. And here at the bottom row, these are going to be screwdriver holders, torques, hex and some pliers. Just have to figure out how they can match the best. So I think it's going to be this one. But of course my plates are too small. That's what you get with custom stuff. I'm missing a part here. And the only thing that isn't fitting is this one. So I'm gonna take this one off, like so. And then it fits. One of those joints isn't too bad and it's not gonna be very heavy. It's gonna be on there, so no worries. The bit holder, plier holders. I think they will go over here, coming along nicely. And for my screwdrivers, you print these sleeves. Or if you want to know what I used, comment down below and I'll give you the link for you guys a bit closer. So these sleeves go in here. Then you have a tool for it. Here it is. And on the back you can twist it. It's like a bayonet. It's never coming out. I printed these in red because all my flatheads are red. So you can see you just twist it. And then they stay in place. And here we go. Now you can get blanking plates for this, but I'll print them later when I know what I need. It's nice, as you can see. You just have one hole. It's all clear what you need and where it belongs. Let's do the rest. So I think you get the idea. It's looking pretty good. Now some pliers. Let's see, these are for the big ones. And now I have some more room to put more pliers. And these are for the smaller ones. So I can put some more if I would like to. So that's looking good. Let's see what else we have. It's a very simple charger for my batteries from DeWalt. Didn't test them all, but I think it will fit. Haha, famous last words. This one doesn't fit, it doesn't align with what I have. So I have to print a new DeWalt charging mount. No biggie. Zip ties, always handy. Let's see, I don't use them that much, but I want my DeWalt charger here. Let's see if I can put it over here. Put some zip ties in it. But that's nice and sturdy. My big hammer. It's always it's a soft blow hammer, always handy. That's very nice. And this is for my electric screwdriver, also from DeWalt. And I plan to use it more, but now I cannot. It's in my drawer, and don't know if that's the right place. But let me get it. That's the one. The DCF 680. Like I said, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with where everything goes. What's looking good and what not. That's looking good. My Sharpie holder. Room for one more. Cables that I'm gonna put over. I'm gonna put that here over here. Because they're always in the way. So now I can put them away, but I can have them ready when I want. Ta-da! Battery holders. Let's see, these two. And I'll put them over here next to my charger, like so. Yeah, that's looking good. T-handle needs to go somewhere. If you have any suggestions what I could do better, or what would be more logic, let me know. Like so. The calipers, that needs to go somewhere. If I fill this part up, it would be better. Like so. But like I said, I'm gonna fill that part up. Nice. And I have some mounts for cans. This chain loop, always handy. Brake cleaner, even more handy. Maybe I'll put them over there, but I have to print that one new. So let's see if that's gonna work. Like I said, I'm gonna play around with it a bit, what the best possible way is. Also have some helmet cleaner. Let's start that here. WD-40. Always for the ready. Lithium grease. Very good for stuff that gets wet. So for my bike, when I go off-road, I use that for stuff that should be hinging. And my foam. Oh, that's looking pretty good already. For my fan and for my heater. Oh, damn it! Needs to be one bigger. Will do for now. Like so. I only use one, or the fan or the heater, so that's not a problem. Because that's for my other pencils and crap. Yes. And I think that's about it what I have for now. And I just need to put the bit set, the longer bits. But I don't know if I would like to do this, but I hope it goes a bit like that. Yeah, looking good. So for now, that's the setup. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm very happy with the results. So was it worth it? I think it is. I think it's much more modular and easier system than MultiBoard. It has its limitations, but I think it's less limiting than MultiBoard in that case. And I can get all my stuff there. It's easy to change. And with MultiBoard that's not always the case, but to each their own. I printed it all. You can buy your SKADIS board from IKEA, but that wouldn't fit here because I have this in the way. and it's with an angle in it, so that's not gonna work. I think it was worth it. I have some more space over there on top of the screwdrivers and other stuff, which I can fit other bits and bobs like my Loctite. It's not that I use it all the time, but maybe I'll print another holder for it. I hope I inspired you to do the same or do something with organization, because when it's organized I'm very happy and I can do a lot more stuff. So if I can find my tools back, then it's pretty handy. So thanks for watching, and till next time.